Being detained just by criticizing a game company? Exposing the true experience of a blogger. Hello everyone, today we're going to discuss a very shocking event. A Chinese gaming blogger publicly criticizing a well-known game company eventually got detained. Many of you might react the same way I did upon hearing this. Is this really believable? Today, we'll dive into the whole process of this incident and the truth hidden beneath it. In recent years, the tension between game companies and players seem to have grown sharper, especially when a company's actions affect the interests of players. Voices of criticism continue to emerge. But can you imagine being detained for continuously criticizing a game and game company? This incident happened to a Chinese blogger. After he persistently criticizing a certain game company, exposing game illegal industry, and speaking up for players' interests, was eventually detained for a full month under the charge of illegally using the information network. What exactly is going on? Need to know that this company's coping method with face players' criticism is also disgusting and offensive, such as regularly deleting posts, muting, banning accounts, etc. to control comments. But such as this directly detain someone for criticizing is the first time. This is extremely rare in the whole gaming industry. Then let's recap at what this blogger went through. First, let me briefly introduce this blogger's background. He was once just an ordinary game content creator, and the certain gaming community gradually building up a following over time. But as time went on and the game company became more arrogant, his attitude towards the game began to change. He went from regular blogger of this game to derisively criticizing this game, to openly criticizing this game, and finally openly opposing the game. The reason is simple, because whether it was the most important balance of storylines or the most important balance of strength, this game shattered all of this at a time. From now on, he started to regularly post some video contents about criticizing the game on his channel. He started becoming outspoken, whether the balance promoted by the game storyline, or strength balance, or the company's attitude toward players. He outspokenly addressed cut straight to the point criticisms to these things. It's clear that whether the game content's quality, company's attitude toward players, and the business operation behind, etc., triggered his strong dissatisfaction to this company. He continuously spoke at criticizing this company's various actions, from the terrible storyline content to the complete imbalance in character strength, and to the company's arrogant attitude toward consumers. These videos expose many behind-the-scenes issues within the illegal industry, helping more and more players realize the numerous problems with this company. Can say that he became one of the symbols of resistance against this game company, gaining many support and approval from many players. But it was precisely because of his persistent exposure of these issues, he gradually cut the company's attention. After all, when a person of influence consistently speaks out, it inevitably puts immense pressure on the company. Eventually, at the end of August this year, all his major social media accounts were deactivated, and was claimed by the Shanghai Municipal Party Committee's Cyberspace Administration of him continuously cyberbullying a certain game company industry, spreading defamatory information and profiting through black traffic sales. Shortly after, this blogger was detained for an entire month under the charge of illegally using the information network. Many people might ask, how can criticizing a game company or even exposing its illegal industry be labeled as illegally using the information network? Does revealing a company's issues, speaking up on the side of players, truly constitute cyberbullying? Obviously not. This incident has prompted people to think, where's the boundaries of free speech and legal restrictions lie? Should criticism be subjected to such limitations? From a legal perspective, did this content creator actually break any laws? In fact, after being detained for a month, the blogger was released on bail due to insufficient evidence, and this indicates that the official did not have enough proof to substantiate the claim of illegally using the information network. But even so, he was still prohibited from making any further statements about this company. This point is more thought-provoking. From the back of this incident, we can see a very strong confrontation. One side is a blogger speaking up for the players, and on the other is a game company with vast resources. Then what made this company so concerned about the blogger's criticism that they resorted to legal action to suppress him? It's clear, the content this blogger uncovered may have struck at the company's base interests, The company feared that if such voices were not stopped, more players would be influenced by his views, potentially causing severe damage to the company's image. And the company's approach to dealing with voices from dissatisfied players is also astonishing. Yeah, if you directly deal with the person raising the issue, then wouldn't the problem be solved? This isn't just a battle about a certain blogger individual, it's more a contest about right and voice. As the situation developed today, though this blogger has regained freedom, he is still forbidden from speaking publicly about anything of this company. This raises questions for people. Under such environment, how many chances are left for ordinary players to speak out? A company can use such great power to suppress criticism. Does it mean that our voices are being ignored? Lastly, I think we might also need to thought a little. As players and consumers, how should we respond to these situations? Should we remain silent? Or choose to support those who dare to speak up? This question, I'll leave it for folks to think about. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you have any thoughts or any discussion on this incident, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section to tell me. I'll continue to share more content related to the gaming industry in the future. Thank you for watching. Wish you a happy and joyful life every day.